Today, I'm going to share with you guys the worst side hustles that you should never do if you are a beginner looking to make some extra cash. Now, I have done quite a few side hustles in my lifetime, and I've also shared with you guys the best side hustles that I think you should do, but these are the ones that you should definitely stay away from. The first one is anything that has to do with low pay gig apps. So I'm talking about apps like TaskRabbit, Instacart, Uber, Lyft, all of those type of apps where you are going to be working super hard for very little pay. You're literally trading your time for very little money, and a lot of times you're not even getting paid by the hour. You're getting paid per task or per delivery, and it just doesn't make sense sometimes. The pay is so low that it's not even worth your time. And on top of that, you have to pay for gas. You have to pay for mileage, and a lot of times you have to pay for parking. So I personally would never do any kind of gig work for these types of apps. If you want to drive Uber or Lyft, don't do it for Uber or Lyft. Try something like driving for a food delivery service instead, because at least you can keep more of the money that you make. The second side hustle that I don't recommend for beginners is anything that has to do with multi-level marketing. So, if you have a friend that always posts on Facebook about how you can start your own business and be your own boss and do this online, and you can make so much money, but you gotta buy this kit and it's like $300. Yeah, that's probably a scam or a pyramid scheme or an MLM. Stay away from those type of side hustles because you're literally buying products that you don't even need in order to start your business, which really means you're just buying your way into a pyramid scheme. And then the third side hustle that I don't recommend for beginners is any kind of no-skill gigs. Now, what do I mean by no-skill gigs? Well, I'm talking about things like surveys, data entry, and any kind of no-skill jobs where you're just doing really simple tasks for really simple pay. And a lot of times these are scams too. So if you see anything on social media that says you can make $100 a day doing surveys or $50 a day doing data entry, it's probably not true, or they're expecting you to buy some kind of course in order to do these surveys or do this data entry. So stay away from those type of side hustles as well. If you're looking for a side hustle that actually pays, I'll leave some videos up on the screen right now of the best side hustles that you can do. Just keep in mind, if it seems too easy, it probably is. And if it seems like you're going to make way too much money for doing something that is really simple, it's probably not true. All right, I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions about side hustles or you want to share with me a side hustle that you've tried, leave a comment down below. I love reading all your comments. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.